From calorie count to portion sizes, we wanted to find out all the differences between Burger King in the US and in China. This is Food Wars.
Hey, it's Joe. I'm busy working on some cool new videos for you and not be able to host today, but I want to introduce you to my good friend, Nico. I trust Nico's going to do a fantastic job. All the Food Wars heads watching, make her feel welcome. Take it away, Nico.
Here in China, our Burger King drinks come in 3 sizes: small, medium, and large.
In the US, our Burger King drinks come in 4 sizes, value which we weren't able to get: small, medium, and large.
Let's see how much our largest drink actually contains. I'm kinda okay with it.
They're lying to me.
Our Burger King fries also come in 3 sizes: small, medium, and large.
Our fries come in 4 sizes, value, small, medium, and large.
Let's weigh our largest fries. 120.
140 grams. Liars again! This is the second lie I've been told in like 5 minutes. I think Joe and Harry have beef with Burger King ever since #Frygate 2020. They discovered the small and medium sizes were the same size, allegedly. Allegedly. I do not want to get sued, but let's see if both of them actually do weigh the same. I don't think that I have to count every individual fry because that is a very big difference. I think there's clearly some discrepancies going on. Just for fun, let's weigh these value fries. These are 98. What's happening? What's going on at Burger King? So I guess you can get away with just ordering a value size for like way less money if this is what's going on.
Our chicken fries come in 1 size only and should contain 6 fries.
Ta-da!
No way to escape from giving us the full amount here, BK. There's only 6 of them.
Ours is also 1 size, 9 chicken fries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the first time the Burger King hasn't lied straight to my face.
Let's begin with our beef burgers. We can start with the King's Collection, which I guess are BK's premium burgers, whereas the Whoppers are known as Emperors, but they're cheaper than the King's. I can just hear the nationalists starting to get angry already. How could a king be more powerful and more expensive than an emperor? What gives? Obviously you haven't localized properly, BK. You need to know your audience. Beginning with the pastrami Angus. It's not something that you see very often here in China to begin with. So in Chinese, the name is called the Big Mouth Angus burger because the burger itself is meant to be quite a tall burger. But this is a very beautiful burger, and I must say, I am very impressed that it has not come to us sloppy and completely crushed into paste, which was the case that we found with other fast food chains. I'm not going to name names. Very dense. I did have to open my mouth pretty wide, and I can't quite taste the pastrami, but I like that it's there. Here we've got the classic Angus. You can also get the spicy version, which is what I've opted for. Ooh! Oh, that's a spicy Bella. This is actually pretty interesting. It's not the Sichuan spicy kind of heat that I've gotten used to here, eating other localized burgers in China, but this is more sort of a straight up in your face heat. A lot of black pepper, and the caramelized onions, oh, they pair very well in this burger. Introducing the heavy cheese Beef King. So heavy, actually, it even crushed the box that it came in. Well, hello, the spicy bamboo shoots beef chicken Whopper. That is such a long name. It came in this box. These are characters from a massive game in China called The Honor of Kings. It's a MOBA. The company that makes this bought Riot Games, which made League of Legends. The fact that it has this collab, I mean, that means something. I just want to say it tastes very Chinese. In the best possible way, it feels like I'm in Southwest China right now, playing a game of Honor of Kings and losing badly. Because otherwise, how would I have time to eat burgers if I'm not respawning? Final member of the King collection is the Italian spinach bacon Angus. Oh, one thing that irks me a little bit about bacon in burgers in China is that they're this kind of bacon, they're wet. And what's the point of eating bacon if it's not crispy? Oh my god, BK burgers are so incredibly dense. They're like the burger versions of diamonds. Moving on to our classic burgers, this is the King Oyster Mushroom Beef Whopper Thai Basil flavor. My God. Not only are their burgers mouthfuls, but so are the names. You could actually see the oyster mushrooms. Look, right here. Let's give this mouthful a mouthful. It feels like I'm in the gym about to do some really heavy lifting. And then... Another classic, the grilled pineapple Whopper. One gigantic pineapple ring. If I had 2 more hands, so, the pork cubes and beef burger. Who names these things? The pork cubes that it refers to is pork neck. The meat lover's heaven, isn't it? I could do this. Feel like my jaw's about to break. Oh, yes. Wow. That is amazing. This pork neck is just absolutely delicious. Moving on to our value section, we've got the Spicy Whopper Jr. Oh, look at this little guy. You can also get the Pineapple Bacon Whopper Jr. also in this size.
This is our bacon corner. So we have the Bacon King, and there is a bacon cheeseburger and a double bacon cheeseburger. I really want to taste the Bacon King. That's like a big burger for fast food, right? That is heavy too. My face is bigger, but it doesn't smell as good as this burger does. Kind of tastes like a burger right off the grill. This is like insane how big they are. Now let's move on to the Whoppers. I think these are definitely Burger King's claim to fame. It's what they're most known for. This is the Texas Double Whopper. This kind of looks like the Mondo burger from Good Burger. That is not ASMR. What's the opposite of ASMR? And the last Whopper we have is the Impossible Whopper, which I actually think tastes pretty delicious. Like, this looks like a hamburger from like a play food set I had as a child. It just doesn't look very real. This looks like a monster. I do want to take a bite of the Texas Double Whopper just because it's got a lot of stuff in it. That is so good. Oh my God, it's really spicy. And here we have our single rodeo clown king burger. Single rodeo burger king pounder. All of them share the exact same words. It's crazy. And here we have the single quarter pound king and the rodeo burger, which I think has onion rings in it. I was wrong. Okay, pretend I said the opposite. So this is the rodeo burger and it's got onion rings and what looks like sticky barbecue sauce. It's just a little congealed in there. I think it could be good. It's just not very good.
Now let's move on to the chicken sandwiches or burgers, whichever you prefer. As for chicken, you can get the chicken Whopper coming in classic or spicy flavors. You can get the grilled pineapple chicken Whopper as well. Next, we've got the chicken Big King. Now, the Big King is a collection, and we have beef, which is not exclusive here in China, but chicken and fish are. And it's basically kind of like a Big Mac in that there are 2 patties and a bun in the middle. That's a lot of bread. This here is the Fruitwood grilled chicken burger. Spicy chicken burger. The chicken is threatening to escape. Oh yeah, the more you chew it, the more you chew it, the more flavorful it becomes. And now it's almost like a thermometer in my mouth. I can feel the spiciness rising up. I swallowed just now and my saliva is spicy. We have the crispy chicken sandwich. But what makes this a sandwich and this a burger? I have no idea. There's also a double version of that, excuse my lettuce, that is called the double chicken burger. So if it's a single, it's a crispy chicken sandwich, but if it's a double, then it just becomes something else. Anyway, this also comes in original or rattan pepper flavor. Here we have the chicken version of the Italian spinach bacon Whopper. A surprise for you all. This is new on the menu. Da, da, da. The black cheese and crispy chicken sandwich. So this thing is not nori. This is actually a slice of cheddar cheese that's been dyed black with squid ink, because just why not? So if you thought this was weird, check this out. This is the black cheese and crispy chicken burger. Most importantly, instead of the bun, they've replaced it with 2 pieces of black cheese. Mind blown. I think this is basically just an excuse for you to not feel guilty about eating a piece of spicy chicken by itself without the bread. It's basically just there as like tissue to help you eat this thing.
We have 2 chicken exclusives, the original chicken sandwich and the chicken junior. This shape is actually very unique and pretty iconic in a world of circular chicken sandwiches. Like, this stands out to me. Usually the chicken sandwiches I see look like this, just, you know, nothing special, but this is special.
BK also offers fish exclusives. Here we've got the fish and crisp, which I believe uses a cod fillet, and of course the fish version of the Big King. And of course we also have a pork section comprising of 2 burgers, the pork neck and beef burger, which I took a nice big chunk out of before, and the chicken version of this pork burger.
And here is our fish option, the big fish. This is the smoothest bun I've ever seen. Look how shiny and beautiful that is. It's not offensive, not particularly great.
These are our exclusive snacks here in Burger King China. I feel like they're encroaching on KFC territory a little bit because all of this is chicken. We've got the mala chicken drumstick. So mala literally just means numb and spicy, and it's referring to the Sichuanese style of cooking with the peppercorn, which gives you the numbness, and the chili heat. Oh, wow. I feel like this is probably the strongest mala flavor that I've had thus far on Food Wars. It's starting to turn my tongue numb. I'm quite pleasantly surprised. Here we got the petite version, the mala chicken wings. This here, the King hot and spicy chicken wings. Oh man, I much prefer it over the mala, to be honest. This is a lot more balanced. It's more flavorful, it's meatier. So these are called the spicy flavor chicken slices. Apparently it's 4mm thin slices of chicken breast. It just kind of looks like mini chicken nuggets, doesn't it? This is the chicken box, which contains a medley of what we sampled earlier. So Burger King also has other versions of the bucket, the box, whatever you like to call it. They've got the King chicken bucket, the King bucket, and the King bucket plus. They're basically the BK version of the party bucket or family bucket. For those of you who could not get enough of the black cheese, you can also get it as a standalone piece, just one piece of good old cheddar cheese dyed black with squid ink. Oh, BK, you are so funny. You can always opt for the garden salad. And here in Chinese, it actually says, Mama is shouting at you, telling you to eat more veggies.
And these are our exclusive side options. We have onion rings. Don't mind if I do. They're soggy. And we also have mozzarella sticks, which I feel like at this point are fully congealed back into their like frozen state. These were supposed to come with a marinara sauce. I don't think I got one. We also have Mott's applesauce as a side, but they unfortunately ran out. And here are our exclusive sauces.
Sauce talk.
We have buffalo, ranch, honey mustard, and zesty. I know what pretty much all of these sauces taste like except for zesty. I'm very confused as to what this could be. I'm gonna swatch this one for you guys just so you can see what it looks like on my skin tone. This is the most disturbing, stupid thing I've ever done. Horseradishy. I feel like zesty gives me like, ooh, zesty. This is like, ooh, zesty. It's nasty.
Time for dessert. We can start with the Ovaltine King Fusion. This comes in original strawberry and brown sugar bubble flavor. The Ovaltine was the little sort of brown flakes on top. That's what tastes like milk chocolate. Not bad, it's not as sweet as I thought it would be. Ovaltine King Fusion, brown sugar bubble edition. Very elusive, these things. Where are they? Oh, here we go. Delicious. Once upon a time, this was the Hokkaido flavor ice cream waffle cone. It tastes like melted ice cream, I can't tell. If you say it's Hokkaido, I'm none the wiser. This is the crispy chocolate and nuts sundae. Haagen-Dazs, Ben & Jerry, get out the way. BK's in town. Look at that. That looks luxe. And look at how much chocolate is in here. This is basically half a bar of chocolate in ice cream. There's nothing that could be better than this. I think it's peanut. I'm not sure. Who cares? Oh, it's delicious. And the strawberry pulp sundae. Actual strawberry in the sundae. Color me impressed. This pie comes in 2 different flavors. Dark chocolate or mango and coconut. Let me check which one this is. I think it's a telltale sign. I think it's probably the chocolate. Deep fried chocolate. What could go wrong? These are called crispy thick milk bars. It's creamy, but it doesn't really taste like much. This is the soft mochi ice cream, and it comes in 2 flavors, strawberry yogurt and salted egg. Wow. It's kind of like a custard. This kind of tastes like what would happen if you took the heart out of a mooncake and liquefied it and just drank it. Oh my God, I think I'm seeing stars from my blood sugar spiking.
Let's talk about desserts. At Burger King in the US, you can get a soft serve cup, a soft serve cone, or the Hershey's Sundae pie. This was one of my favorite things ever as a kid. I would always get it every time we went to Burger King. Look at this. It literally says yum on every side because it's that good. They look exactly the same as when I was little. That is so delicious.
These are the exclusive drinks on the Burger King China menu. Looks weird, doesn't it? It just looks like 7-Up. But this is actually coconut-flavored lemon sparkling drink. Peach flavor oolong tea. This is the brown sugar boba milk tea. You can get this hot or cold. And also, if you take away the boba balls, it would just basically become the Hong Kong style milk tea, which you can also get hot or cold. The crispy chocolate low top milk tea. You can also get Ceylon tea, which is just black tea, or hot or cold soy milk, which this is. You can get juice too, grapefruit juice and mixed berries juice. Next, we have the King Coffee Collection, and this is just honestly the cutest cup ever. You can get your latte or your flat white, your hazelnut latte or cappuccino in this very, very cute squat cup. Or if you don't like being cute, you can just opt for a regular sized Americano.
Drink exclusives in the US include Coke Zero, Sprite Zero, Barks Root Beer, Dr. Pepper, Fanta Orange, Mellow Yellow, Powerade Zero, High C Fruit Punch, and High C Pink Lemonade. It's a fast food restaurant, so of course they also offer milkshakes and frozen beverages. We have a vanilla milkshake, a chocolate milkshake, an Oreo milkshake, a chocolate Oreo milkshake. This is a frozen Fanta Wild Cherry, and this is supposed to be a frozen Coke, but it's another frozen Fanta Wild Cherry. We've been putting the people at Burger King through a lot today, so some mistakes were made. They also supposedly offer a strawberry milkshake, but that wasn't available at our Burger King. That's a better vanilla milkshake. All right, let's try this frozen Fanta Wild Cherry. This is basically just a slushie, right? That's very good.
These are Burger King China's exclusive breakfast menus. Okay, so just like McDonald's and KFC, Burger King also does a pretty decent breakfast menu here in China. Not quite as extensive as KFC and nowhere near as exhaustive as McDonald's, but what Burger King has over both of them is the cross sandwich. I love croissant sandwiches. Although it's kind of weird how in China they're not called by their actual names, but they're called croissants. So this is the standard cross sandwich, or as we call it here in China, the pork, egg and cheese croissant. Next, we have the pastrami and scrambled egg croissant. In Chinese, we would call it yangqi, which kind of means like Western style of BK. I mean, obviously it's Western style, but the fact that, you know, you have pastrami and scrambled egg, this combination just seems very, very foreign to Chinese culture. And I think in a cool way, this is great, just staying true to BK's roots. I love pastrami. What do we got here? The beef egg cheese croissant. And last but not least in our croissant series, butter croissant, which is... Alright BK, you made this a seasonal menu item. I don't understand what it has to do with seasons. It's literally just 2 pieces of your croissant bread. This is the double egg and beef burger. 2 eggs with 2 beef patties sandwiched in between. No bread whatsoever. There is no way you can safely get away with eating this without making a mess of yourself. Now onto your more standard fare, the grilled beef cheese muffin. You can also get this grilled beef cheese egg muffin. Oh, now we have something special. The tamagoyaki and fruit with flavor grilled chicken muffin. Look at that. Oh, this is delicious. I highly recommend it. And if you don't want beef in your muffin, you can get it as a cheese egg muffin. If you don't want egg nor beef, then you can get it as a grilled pork muffin. BK also has an assortment of breakfast wraps, the scrambled egg and cheese sausage wrap, Beijing style roasted chicken wrap. No leek, just the cucumbers and the tianmian sauce. We're missing the last item on the Holy Trinity of the Beijing style wrap. You know, it's inoffensive. That's all I can say. This is something special. Salted egg yolk chicken wrap. The salted egg yolk is actually smeared all over the chicken here. Ah, that's very ingenious of BK. There's no mistaking that salted egg. Wow. Texture-wise, it's like it's an egg yolk that has been matured, kind of like a fine vintage egg, if that makes sense. And last but not least, we've got the mixed vegetable and roasted chicken wrap. And of course, we've got to have congee. 2 types. This is century egg, and this is salted egg. Give the century egg a try. Oh yeah, it's pretty strong. There's a very, very fine line between tasty and stinky, and century egg firmly straddles that line. I've never had salted egg yolk in a congee before. Congee's not my favorite breakfast item, but I think with this kind of flavoring, yeah, I can dig it. And of course, on every single breakfast menu, there's gonna be crispy Chinese cruller, the youtiao. They all look the same, no matter which fast food chain you go to. BK also has a sunny side up egg, although, again, you can't really tell where the sun is. Oh, this is pretty interesting. The bean paste glutinous rice ball. We call them matwar, which kind of means sesame pile, a mound. These have a really interesting history. They originated in the Tang Dynasty over 1,000 years ago and were served up in the imperial kitchen. And actually, you'll find that a lot of traditional Chinese desserts, especially here in Beijing, were originally served to the emperor. The sort of stuff that we eat now would have been the crème de la crème back in the old days, centuries ago, when emperors ruled China. History in a mouthful. I'd say it's okay. It's probably not the tastiest sesame mound I've ever had, but, you know, this isn't made for emperors, because otherwise it'll be off with your head. Egg bacon pie. Oh, that's pretty tasty. the nostalgia is coming back in. I just remember growing up in the UK and then going down to Greg's and getting a nice pasty in the morning. Oh.
I've actually never had Burger King breakfast. In the US, our breakfast sandwiches all come with different variations of sausage, bacon, ham, egg, and cheese. And they come in either croissant, biscuit, or melt form. We couldn't get the melt form, but we do have the croissant and the biscuit in the loaded versions. Loaded just means that they come with all of the toppings. They look like they're about to burst, so I believe that's true. In America, this is a biscuit. The salt that just got into I felt all the moisture in my body just disappear with that one bite. That was crazy. Here are all of the different breakfast sandwich combinations that you can make at Burger King in the US. So you can also get the Eggnormous burrito or its baby if you don't want that much of a burrito before like 10 a.m. We also have sweeter breakfast options like these pancakes with a sausage and the French toast sticks. It literally feels like I am chewing gum right now. That is crazy how stretchy and bouncy it is right now. They smell like they were just refried. It's also chewy, just like the pancakes, but a lot less disturbing in the mouth.
So Burger King entered China in 2005, which actually makes it late to the game. KFC and Mackie D's have already been here for a decade by that point, and Chinese consumers know what Western fast food is like already. BK cultivates a slightly different image, one of slightly more prestige, and you'll find them mostly in major cities, top-tier cities like Beijing, Shanghai, less so in smaller cities.
I feel like in the US, Burger King has the reputation of being somewhat fresher when it comes to ingredients. Maybe it's considered on the more fresher side when it comes to American fast food, even though it's probably not.
It's pretty funny. In the past, Burger King has been criticized for its bad customer service, for its rude servers. And the main thing was you couldn't even complain because they didn't have a complaints hotline. So they kind of like take it or leave it.
Convenience, speed of service, that totally depends on your specific Burger King. Is it fast food still? Yes. You still get the food in around 10 to 15 minutes. It's just, will you be getting what you ordered? Who knows? That's part of the fun.
I would say that Burger King, out of McDonald's and KFC, is the least localized. And so they're cultivating maybe the image of being a gourmet burger joint, sort of a go-between a regular fast food chain and an actual gourmet burger restaurant.
When it comes to how they adapt to local tastes, I feel like there's nothing that special on the menu. It's pretty normal American fast food. They did have that one special Texas Whopper, which I've never been to Texas, so I can't really speak on how accurate that is, but it tasted really good.
So in terms of competition, Burger King is actually 5th in China behind KFC, McDonald's, Wallace Burger and Chicken, which is a local brand, and Deco's, another local brand.
McDonald's has to be Burger King's biggest rival. As we're filming this in early May, we've gotten word that Burger King is closing around 300 to 400 locations.
A Whopper is 27 yuan, that's $3.92.
In the US, a Whopper costs $7.89, which is an 101.3% price increase compared to China's Whopper.
Make it a meal with a medium fry and a medium drink, and the price goes up to 40 yuan, which is $5.8.
Add a medium fry and a drink to your order, and that brings the price up to $11.99, which is an 106.7% increase in price.
And if you want to upgrade to large, then that's 44 yuan, which is $6.38.
Make it a large in the US, and the price goes up to $12.59, which is a 97% increase in price.
Just in general, I've found that Burger King tends to be slightly more expensive than McDonald's and KFC. China's Burger King doesn't share its nutritional information, but here are a few noteworthy moments from the last couple of years. In 2020, Burger King apologized to its customers when it was reported that some of their locations had sold expired food. So a Burger King in Nanchang, which is a major city in eastern China, had used expired ingredients to make its burgers. And get this, there was actually video footage of staff replacing the date labels on the expired bread with new ones. And another Burger King in exactly the same city did the same thing with expired chicken.
Burger King responded with, and I quote, "Our mismanagement has betrayed the trust of consumers to Burger King, and we express our deepest apologies for this." End. This caused China to probe further into outer US fast food chains like KFC and McDonald's. Burger King, along with McDonald's, was sued last year for using PFAS or forever chemicals in their packaging. Forever chemicals? It's in my body forever? Consumer Reports found PFAS in the French toast sticks bags, Whopper wrappers, and chicken nugget bags. We ate like 2 out of those 3 things today. Oh my God. PFAS are chemicals that are hard to break down and last a long time, which are not good for the environment, and PFAS exposure has been linked to health problems in humans. Burger King has responded in saying, quote, "The Burger King brand has required that any added perfluoroalkyl and polyfluoroalkyl substances, PFAS, be phased out from all approved guest-facing packaging materials globally by the end of 2025 or sooner." That's not soon enough. Is it in my food or not? Is it in my food or not? Is it like touching the food? Is it in the gloves? Is it in the hats? Is it in this little crown that I've been wearing all day? I'm so stressed out.